Lots of correspondence with all kinds of television programs, recent new daddy as well, and also you are a board certified dermatologist. You have your own practice out of Beverly Hills 90210, my friend.
That is correct.
A pleasure.
Nice to see you again, Lisa.
Nice to see you.
It's no secret I do a lot of media things, but I'm really passionate about dermatology, and that's my bread and butter for what I do. And I've told you this before, and I tell this to all my patients. The word doctor is derived from the word doctorate, which means to teach. And that's what I really like to do, is to teach people, empower them, provide them with information so that they know what products will work well for them.
Exactly, and I know that this partnership that you have with Neutrogena Dermatologics, it is so unique and different, and the proof is in the pudding. We're going to talk about clinicals and things like this. You know, retinol, we've got our own conception. We're going to kind of talk about what really is the reality with this product.
Correct. And it's funny that you mentioned Neutrogena Dermatologics. You referenced Neutrogena. Neutrogena Dermatologics is the specialized professional division of Neutrogena. What that means is that they made a partnership between dermatologists and scientists, put them together and challenged them to create products for the most discriminating consumer. And that's exactly what this line is. Upper echelon products are the way that you can think about it.
Exactly, and don't go looking for this on the shelves of your local drugstore or anywhere else in Canada for that matter, but right here at the Shopping Channel, totally exclusive. We've actually even given you an extra interest-free pay, so we have 4 payments of $18.75, but I think we really want to get into the whole science and the results behind Retinol NX and why we're so excited to actually be debuting this. This is only really the second time we've had you and the product here, and it is absolutely unique. It's unlike any other retinol product that's out there.
It really is very unique, and people always say in a nutshell, what is this product? And I sum it up in one phrase, one sentence. It's very simple: superior anti-aging benefits. Anyone who's worried about the signs of aging has to use a stabilized retinol product. That's not just my opinion. Ask any dermatologist or check the medical literature. 2,800 publications have shown, proven, and justified that retinol technology is the gold standard anti-aging topical ingredient.
All right.
But this product, you're correct, is that it's incredibly unique because the retinol in here is stabilized. What that means is from the way it's manufactured to the way it's packaged, the way it's shipped, even right now within the bottle itself, stabilized technology is there. And that's so incredibly important, but for 2 reasons. One, the strength is continuous over the course of time because this is a 60-day supply. The same strength you're going to get on day number 1 is the exact same strength you're going to get on day number 60. But equally important is the fact that it makes it much more tolerable when it's stabilized. And something that you and I spoke about earlier today is that in the past, retinols weren't as well tolerated, and there's a lot of misconceptions that that's still the case. With a stabilized retinol technology, this one in particular, Neutrogena Dermatologics Retinol Serum, it is very well tolerated, and some of those adverse events that people experienced in the past are no longer applicable.
Exactly, and I'm very sensitive, I have very dry skin, and I would never dream of trying to make a commitment to a retinol product in the past. I've tried, and I've had really bad results. You know, the major downtime and the redness as well, the excessive, I'm going to say, stinging and pain. It's very uncomfortable. You are going to have a completely different experience because, again, it's this powerhouse of the stabilized retinol with Tetrol E as well.
That's right. It's not only the stabilized retinol in this, the stabilized form is where all that strength and tolerability comes from, but it's really a marriage of that product and Tetrol E. They come together to form a proprietary formula. The Tetrol E, what does it do? Firms, tightens, restores elasticity, and that works very quickly. In fact, within the first 24 hours, you'll notice some of those results. But it's those 2 products together that give you that superior anti-aging benefits in a very tolerable form.
Well, exactly, and we're going to bring up some clinicals and share that with you. Whatever regimen you are using right now, imagine upping the performance, I'm going to say a few levels, because that is what's going to happen with the proprietary blend of all these ingredients that have been put together in the Retinol NX by Neutrogena Dermatologics. And they have 17 patents. I mean, this is so exciting and different and unique. So we're going to show you some video information here.
Let's pull up that animation if we could, please. That'd be great. Imagine this is a wrinkle or a fine line on your face. What happens as we age, the surface skin cell cycle slows down. And what we do is this product penetrates the upper epidermal layer, penetrates the stratum corneum, increases surface cell turnover, and as a result, it diminishes the look of fine lines, diminishes the appearance of wrinkles, and you get a much more youthful complexion just by using the product over the course of a few weeks.
Exactly. So, you know what? When we think of youth, we think of plump, we think of firm, we think of a glow. Well, that is what the Retinol NX is going to do for you. And we're not talking about a huge length of time. We're actually giving you a 2-month supply or 60-day supply here with one pump. That is 1 meter dose. And you're going to use this at nighttime, Will?
That's what I recommend using it. Compliance is imperative with any anti-aging regime. So just a pearl size amount. We'll show you how much that is. You twist the bottle. That amount right there is enough to cover the entire face. And people always say, well, I don't think I can cover much. Doesn't look like very much at all. I promise you, it's an incredibly powerful product. Dab, 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 dab. Thin layer to the entire face. That will cover your entire face, and there's enough in this bottle. Like you said, metered doses. It puts out the exact perfect amount, approximately 0.05 milliliters per depression of the pump, and that's enough to cover your entire face. It will give you approximately an 8-week supply.
You're such a doctor there.
Well, super nerd. Sorry, I'm too nerdy.
Not at all.
I'll tone it down a little bit. But
not at all.
When you talk about doctors and dermatologists and physicians and these products,
it's pretty clinical. It's pretty cold, right? It's facts.
It's cold, hard facts, and there's an important reason for that, and that's because the statistics and the studies are very, very factual. They're reproducible, and they're very objective, and that means people can really see the results because it is a treatment. It's not a makeup. It's not something to take lightly. It's very powerful, and so much science went into this that it's important that we quantify every aspect of the product.
Absolutely, and we're going to do just that and show you what you're going to see the first time you use it and going beyond that.
Now, once again, these aren't just statistics that I made up. These are from a study that was done, board-certified dermatologist clinical study with patients. After the first use, you get a lifted appearance in as fast as 2 minutes, and that's really attributable to the Tetrol E. But you also get exceptional hydration, which lasts up to 24 hours. I challenge you, find any product that has a stabilized retinol with exceptional hydration. They do not exist except right here today on the shopping channel. But this is the statistics I find most powerful. 97% of users showed improvement in the appearance of crow's feet and fine lines.
Wow.
When you talk about the aging process, crow's feet, fine lines, those are very, very troublesome, very stubborn, including stubborn forehead wrinkles. 89% of users showed improvement in the appearance of those. Yeah. So, and that's after just 4 weeks. We're at the end of June now. If you start using it immediately, the end of July, you're going to look have that significant reduction in those signs of aging. The product continues to work over time. At 8 weeks, 70% of users showed improvement in the appearance of stubborn under the eye wrinkles.
Wow, and again, I'm always excited to see the word stubborn. And I see results with the word stubborn. You think, ooh, hello, bring that on. That's what we want. Doesn't matter if you're in your 50s, if you're in your 30s. Preventative, or you know what, to just really help you with the appearance of those issues already, you need to get on board with this, no matter who it is that you have on your face as a regimen. I hope you're on something here because we've got lots of great brands here. You need to incorporate the Retinol NX if you can from Neutrogena Dermatologics. Now, Neutrogena as a parent company and a brand, they've been around for over 40 years. They've been found globally in at least 70 countries.
Correct.
And you probably have used some of their amazing products in the past. Now, you do have that relationship and that familiarity with the brand. However, again, this is a completely different division. It's got a completely different science and a professional relationship as well, and it has got such incredible cutting-edge technology. I've never heard of a serum, certainly not something that has got your incredible retinol in there that is hydrating. Serums for me are a part of the routine that I use because I have to get to the next level, which is usually my moisturizer.
Sure.
But this
is a hydrating serum.
Yes.
It's quite a rarity. The thing too is that let's say you do, I know we discussed earlier, you have more of a dry complexion, so you like using something that moisturizes. Wonderful. That's totally up to you. Still, as a dermatologist, I still have to recommend you want to apply your retinol first to your skin, and then you can use anything else that you're currently using. If you're not using anything at all, then you, much like myself, I like to keep my regime really simple. Most men do. Broad spectrum sunscreen every single day, stabilized retinol every single night. If you'd like to have more products than that, great, you're welcome to, but you still, because this is a treatment, because it's powerful, it needs to be the first thing that comes in contact with your skin during the course of your regime.
Okay, and of course, as a guy, you tend to have less steps than we do as girls. I think we have a regimen that we generally will stick to. I love the idea of actually having this right in the area where I have my toothbrush. Make that sort of part of the routine before you go to bed at night. It's effortless. As we were saying, you get a metered dose, the beautiful viscosity and slip. A little goes a long way. And if you feel a little bit of a tingle, Will, is that okay?
I'm completely encouraged by that. Once again, it's a treatment, so you might feel a little bit of a tingle, you might feel a little bit of warmth. Wonderful. That's exactly what we would expect. When we talk about retinols, what do? They increase surface cell turnover. So you may see a little bit of redness. You may see a little bit of dryness. You may see a little bit of flakiness. Definitely a lot less than with one of the older, less efficacious forms of retinol that you may have heard of in the past. Nonetheless, you still may get that. I'm encouraged by it. It means it's working. It's doing its job. It's increasing the surface cell turnover, which is going to diminish the look of fine lines, diminish the look of wrinkles.
And also, let's talk about just the whole packaging, because again, for the efficacy and the potency, you want fresh. So there's been a lot of boring but very important things that have gone into the packaging.